Happy Monday and welcome to Motivation Monday Yoga with Me edition. I'm going to go ahead and get started because we are running a little bit behind. I hope you all can hear me okay. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. That would be great. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing some private sessions, some one-on-ones, starting this month. So if you're interested, just let me know and you can DM me and we can go from there. So let's get started with our morning meditation. We can start by coming to an easy seat, whatever's comfortable for you. We'll take our time to close our eyes here or just taking our gaze to the ground, whichever feels more comfortable for you. And we'll start with bringing our awareness to our breath. Deeply inhaling, then exhaling through the nose. Begin to notice what's around you, the sounds that you hear, or maybe coming into complete stillness. And setting your intentions for the day or for the week. It could be a mantra, it could be a word, it could be a quote, a Bible verse, whatever you feel that you need in order to succeed throughout the week. I will leave you with this affirmation. I am deserving of everything my heart desires. Let's stay here for another minute. Notice how you feel with each breath. What is your body telling you today? Maybe you are well rested and you're ready to jumpstart the morning. Or you could be feeling a little tired. Maybe you need more stretching today. Just notice how you feel. Know that what you feel is valid. And you're able to pour into those areas where you feel that you need the most attention. Taking 3 more breaths here. Deeply inhaling. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Begin to flutter the eyes open here. Bring awareness back to your surroundings, your body. Maybe you wiggle it out. You can do some neck rolls here. You start by looking over to the right, taking it all the way down, looking over to the left, and taking your gaze to the ceiling. One more time around, to the right, down, over to the left, and then up into the ceiling. And then we'll reverse the neck roll by taking it to the left, down, and then to the right, and all the way up to the ceiling. One last one, to the left, down, to the right, and then up to the ceiling, and back to center. Today's class will be focusing in the hip area. We hold a lot of tension within our hips. We host a lot of emotions there, just physical tension, and they're just good to do hip openers throughout, the month if you could, just to get the body moving and readjust it and realign and balance back with where you are emotionally, physically, and mentally. So yeah, let's get started. We'll come down to our mats. Knees will go as wide as the mat, toes to touch, and we'll slightly come down for a child's pose. You can walk your fingertips over to the right side of your mat for a deeper stretch on the side body. And back to the center. Then over to the left. Back to center. Then we'll walk it all the way back up, coming to our knees here. Your feet can come as wide as the mat as well. And we'll just take a nice camel pose by just reaching back to our ankles here or feet, whichever one is more comfortable, and we're just thrusting our hips forward here. And just for a little bit of if that was uncomfortable for you. You don't have to let your neck go back. You can just stay here if you like. And just reaching your hands back. Just being sure to thrust the hips forward. And you're still getting that same effect here. So whatever is just more comfortable for you. Then we're going to take our hands all the way up here. And then we'll cactus it back. Still thrusting the hips forward. You're also getting a nice lower back bend here or stretch. Making you more balanced throughout the day. So just cactus it back as far as you would like. And then we can release the pose and come all the way down to all fours. And we're prepared for cat-cow. Taking our spine and rounding it for cat pose. Inhale, gaze to the ceiling, cow. Round the spine. Gaze to the ceiling. One more time, round the spine. And gaze to the ceiling. And from here, we can step our feet back and come into a high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog. And we'll hold here for just a moment. Getting some back bend here. And then we'll take it all the way up to downward facing dog. It's our first one, so feel free to pedal out through the knees here on your tiptoes. If you need to adjust, you may want to take your feet all the way down to the mat if that feels comfortable, or you can just keep them tiptoed, whatever works for you. And then we'll go into a three-legged dog on the right side just by lifting up our right leg here. And then we'll bring it all the way up. Your knee will come to your right hand and you will stay there for a half pigeon. This is a good way to open up the hip pocket here. You don't necessarily have to be straight in the front. You do a bend in the knee and that will give you less stretch, but the more your foot goes towards the top of your mat, the better stretch that you will get. So it's all about your flexibility here. Whatever you need, whatever you desire. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can place your hands in front of you and bend. Then we'll walk it back. can bring our left foot up to meet our right, and then we can go back to the four-legged position. And you can just sway from side to side just to get the kinks out, because we are really stretching here today. And we'll come back into plank pose. Low plank, upward facing dog. And we'll stay here for just a moment. And downward facing dog. No. Now let's take it three-legged on the left side. And we'll bring our left knee to meet our left hand for a half pigeon on the left side. Just like before, if you want a deeper stretch, your foot can come closer to the top of your mat, kind of like a box shape for a deeper stretch. Or you can stay here with a bended knee. And if you want to take it deeper, you just reach your hands to the top of your mat and rest here. You should really be able to feel that stretch in the hip pocket on the left side. If at any point you start to feel some pinching, just readjust your pose. Wonderful. So we'll bring our right leg up to meet our left. We'll just take an easy seat here, feeling all that work that we just did. And then we'll finally come into standing. So meet me at your mountaintop, what I like to call it. Taking our hands all the way up to the ceiling here. And then back to heart center in your prayer pose. And from here, we'll just step our right foot forward, left foot back for a lunge here. And then we can come into our warrior two pose here. Then we'll take it back to peaceful warrior. And then a side body, well, side angle here. Then we can step our foot forward, back to our mountain pose, all the way up here. Be ensuring to inhale, exhale prayer pose. And we'll step our right foot back this time. Left knee is forward for that lunge here. And we can come into our warrior two. Peaceful warrior, all the way back. And then a side angle here. Then we'll release back into our mountain pose, all the way up here. Exhaling to our prayer pose. And our last little bit today, we're just going to turn and pivot to the middle of our mat. And we'll do a low lunge here or a squat. And we're going to feel a little bit of burn for just a moment, just to open up the leg, well, the hip pocket here, and to work our thighs a little. So, just a little squat. Whew, I'm feeling it, and I know that you are too. But just one last thing before we go. If you just lift up your right foot like a tiptoe, and then you do it on the left side here, tiptoe, and back to center on both sides, and we'll rise up. Just a little bit of hip openers today. Thank you all for joining my live this morning. This is another Motivational Monday. We made it to June, and I hope that we can continue to go through our week, go throughout our week gracefully, peacefully, and lovingly. So, namaste. Thank you all for joining. Happy Monday. And welcome to Motivation Monday Yoga with